Hey, I haven't forgotten about my black sheep people, I swear. Yeah, so I have had a super busy week and weekend, and I know that I promised that we would do something for our video today, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what I said we were going to do. Yeah, I can't remember. So I'm still doing all of my little sock videos for the Woolen Fiber Arts group, and today we're going to be finishing up toe-up socks. I already did my little top-down socks. I made a teeny tiny little top-down keychain. So there's my little twee top-down keychain sock thing, and I was trying to get my tiny little toe-up sock done. So this is my teeny tiny little toe-up sock, because this way I could teach all the little pieces, although I totally screwed up my heel when I was trying to teach it yesterday. I did fix it, but I was so focused and it was hot, and anyway, I fixed it. Mistakes happen. As long as you fix your mistakes, that's the important thing. So here's the teeny tiny little toe-up sock that I'm still trying to get done for my video for WAFA in a little bit. So I mean, I really love double pointed needles. I know some people prefer circulars or magic loop or whatever, but I love my DPNs. And I really like top-down socks. They fit my feet better. I know how to fit them to my feet better. So I just really love my top-down socks. But I know that there are people that love toe-up. They're die-hard, right? Toe-up sock knitters. And I have one person watching, but yeah, what do you guys think? Do you like toe-up or top-down better? And do you like DPNs or circulars, or what do you like best? I'll be curious to read any comments that somebody leaves me later on. Maybe I should put a poll up. Should I put a poll on the page and just ask, what's your favorite way to knit a sock? Could be kind of fun. Let's see, exciting things that are going on. So I'm running a buy one get one sale on patterns at Black Sheep Fiber Emporium. The code's birthday, because my birthday is next month, and so that code is good all the way through November 3rd, so tell your friends. It's good through election day. Maybe get yourself a little buy one get one pattern, just because. And I'm also doing the same thing on my Ravelry pattern. What's the word I want? Pattern, I don't know, catalog, website, whatever that is. Shop, pattern shop on Ravelry. So buy one, get one. No code needed. Just go, pick two out, buy one, get one. So there's my little sock. I need to put some kind of top on it. I usually do ribbing because I like the way that ribbing hugs on a sock. So I suppose I should do knit one, purl one ribbing for a little while, and then I'll bind this off. And then I'll have my tiny toe-up sock. So I can talk about it in a little bit. I don't know. Spin Together, really just, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It took a lot out of me because I did far more spinning than I have been used to in the last, I don't know, 5 years. I kind of took a 4-year break from spinning, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I touched my wheels except to move them around for 4 years. I really started doing the math after I thought about it and kind of taught spinning a few months ago, and I'm pretty sure it was 4 years that I did not spin because my wheels were packed up, or they were downstairs, or I just wasn't in the mood, and so I didn't spin. So it kind of kicked my butt, and I had a massage scheduled because having Ina, turns out my body has not been very happy about that. So I'm still struggling with a lot of lower back and hip pain. So I go to the masseuse, and I was all excited because I had a massage scheduled, but Kyle hurt his shoulder, so I didn't get to go have my massage. It was very sad. So my shoulders are like still pretty stiff. I did some yoga, which helped, but my shoulders are still pretty stiff. My hips and my lower back are a little stiff from spinning as much as I did for a week. And I did finish a lot. I think I ended up with 10 skeins only because some of them were tiny, you know, it was leftovers that I had left on a bobbin. So I just, you know, when I filled my bobbin as much as I could. I don't have a woolly winder and I don't have bigger production bobbins, so it's just whatever the standard Kromsky bobbin would hold for me. I broke my drive band a bunch. I had to make do with kitchen twine, which was awful. I mean, it works, but it's just nowhere near as smooth and comfortable as a proper drive band. Finally got a drive band and got my wheel all fixed back up, and now I'd kind of like to get it out so that I can spin on it with the new drive band. And Ina really likes the spinning wheel and likes to play with everything that I'm working on. She likes to play with. So like she kept stealing my knitting and my yarn, so I couldn't work on the tiny sock this morning because she took off with the top down sock and tried to take off with the toe up sock with the needles in it. And I'm like, no, mommy needs that. You have to bring it back. No, she wasn't having any of that. So then I had to distract her with like milk and fruit snacks to get her to give me back my sock. Not my finest mom moment, but you know, when you need your sock back, you need your sock back. So anyway, Tina is still working on her t-shirt knit along. So that's super fun. And I need to get back to stitching on my little Halloween sampler and get that done. I also need to finish out some yarn because it needs to be washed and whacked. So maybe Wednesday we'll wash some yarn and whack it. And we'll talk about finishing yarn and what you need to do with that. That could be fun. And then we'll get back to talking more about socks, I think, next week. Once all of my 15-minute videos are done with Wafa, maybe I can take some question answers and we can talk about socks and any problems that you've been having in making socks, or questions that you might have if you haven't made them before. Because I really do love socks. I love making socks, and in fact I'm considering whether I should just like crank out a bunch of sock patterns and make another sock book, because I'm way overdue for making another book, like way overdue. So I don't know, what kind of book would you guys like to see? Do you want like a color work book or a sock book, or would you like lace or more accessories, or you know, would you prefer to have a sweater book? I mean, I self-publish everything, so I do try to make sure it's something that people would be interested in. Anyway, I don't know. What would you like to see? What might be fun for a book? What might be fun for a book? I should do another book. It's been a while. I need to learn some new software. It would be a great way to learn the new software. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? That's the question. Oh, let's see. So if you didn't know, I do have two books. Like I already wrote, this is Hoppy Feet. This was my first book, and it's a book of socks. It's 12 socks, a pair of mitts, and a cute little tea cozy that I made. Super cute little tea cozy. And here, I'll show you the tea cozy pattern. Love this little tea cozy. So cute. Look at this tea cozy. Love this little guy. And I actually, I made it a mission, and you can read about it at the front of the book, to give you a formula for how to get socks to fit your feet, and I talk about different toes and heels and cast-ons and offs and other techniques, and I talk about like a ranking of the socks. So in the very front of my book, this will be backwards, but in the front of my book, I talk about which socks are easiest to hardest in my opinion, and give you kind of a guideline for where to start to knit the socks if you're, you know, curious. And I even have a fun Christmas stocking in there, because, you know, you can't have a book about socks without a Christmas stocking, because it's so much fun to put things in them. Can't wait to fill Ina's stocking this year. It'll be all kinds of fun. She's really into flashlights right now. In fact, I had to put her down for a nap with a flashlight. It's just this little tiny thing because she just was not going to go to sleep. And last night also, she went to bed with a flashlight in her crib because she just was desperate to have the flashlight, desperate to keep the flashlight. So I am probably going to put some flashlights in her stocking. I need to make her a customized stocking. That could be super fun. And then my second book was this one. This is Froth and Foam, and it's all about lace. And I think I have, do I have 17? Yeah, I have 17 patterns in the book. 17 lace patterns. And I did kind of the same thing where I have ranked, I've ranked the patterns based on, you know, how difficult they are to work, in my opinion, and talked about some of the techniques and some tips and tricks. And anyway, I had a lot of fun making my Froth and Foam book. So, and these are available on the website, blacksheepfiberemporium.com. They're also available through Kelly Slack Designs if you'd rather go that way, but I think they're even discounted right now on Black Sheep Fiber Emporium. So that's all kinds of fun. Let's see, what else? Oh, here, I keep talking about the sock ruler over in the Wool and Fiber Arts group. This thing is awesome. We sell these. We have a kid size, and then this is the adult size. But they're really, really nice because you can stick them into a sock to measure, you know, the sock leg or the sock toe. And because they, you know, fit nicely in the sock, you can really see the true measurement of your sock. It has that curve down into either the heel or the toe. And yeah, I love my sock ruler. Highly recommend the sock ruler. In fact, every time I lose this, I get really mad and I threaten to go buy like 2 or 3 more of them because I like them so much. So definitely recommend that. This is actually one of the socks from my sock book. This is the 4th of July one. This is the fireworks. I think it's the fireworks sock. So, yeah. So much fun. Anyway, oh, here's another thing. I love, if you're looking for cast-ons and bind-offs and you don't have a book yet, or you're just looking for something that's kind of portable, this book is one of my very favorites. I have lots of knitting books. This one's one of my favorites. It's called Cast On Bind Off. It's by Leslie, and I think it's Bestor, but I'm not sure. Could have said that wrong. Bestor, but I really, really love this book. It has photos and descriptions, which is nice, and I based all of the videos that I did for the YouTube channel that are also on blacksheepfiberemporium.com off of her descriptions in Cast On Bind Off. So I really recommend this book. We usually have this, at least a copy of this hanging around in stock. It's an awesome, awesome book. So I highly recommend that as well. So let's see. Yeah, Wednesday, let's wash some skeins and thwack some skeins, and we'll talk about spinning a little bit more and kind of a wrap-up of that. And then next week, I'll go in-depth with socks for Black Sheep again, and maybe we'll pick a sock. I don't know, do you want to pick a sock? And we'll work a pair of socks, or I don't know. If that sounds fun, just drop a comment on Facebook or YouTube, and yeah, and maybe we'll make socks together again this fall. I really love making socks, and it is Socktober. And I mean, I've been making keychain socks, but it's just not the same thing as making a big sock. And I still haven't finished my my Elroy shawl, my great big shawl. I'm working on it. I think I got like 4 rows in on it this weekend, but I was doing a lot of canning because it's kind of end of the year, and I had help. So we made 3.5 gallons of pumpkin puree, I think is what it turned out to be. 3.5 gallons of pumpkin puree from 6 pumpkins. 6 pumpkins, 3.5 gallons. It's a lot of pumpkin puree. And then what else do we make? I don't know. We made tomato puree, and we made roasted tomato sauce and apple jam. I do Fireball apple jam, so I put a little bit of Fireball cinnamon whiskey in my jam right at the very end and can it. And then an apple butter. I made really good apple butter this year. We talked about putting the Fireball in it, decided against that. I'll have to make another batch of like applesauce and make some more apple butter because I didn't get as much apple butter as I always like to have. What else did we do? I made a shirt for my friend because she lost 80 pounds and she hadn't like gone shopping for a new shirt because of all the stuff that happened this year. So got out the serger and we made her a shirt and it fit her and it looked really good. And then I made a cute little shirt for my nephew for Christmas. And then I picked out fabric to make a shirt for my niece for Christmas. And so we had like a really full weekend. And I was doing some other stuff too, but those are some of the highlights. So anyway, I won't keep you all, but I will be back Wednesday and we'll do some more fun stuff Wednesday. And then maybe we can talk about doing some kind of little socky knit along. And yeah. If you want, then in about 10 minutes-ish, I'm going to be in the Wool and Fiber Arts group doing my toe-up cuffs and cast-offs. So you can join me there. Just remember, stay happy, stay healthy, wear your mask, be careful, be safe, take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health, take care of your emotional health. You know, keep crafting, do what you love, do what you need to do to stay sane in this crazy world. And don't forget to check out Tina's videos on Fridays when she remembers or doesn't have an emergency, because occasionally that happens. But she's trying on Fridays to make sure that she's doing something with, she's been dyeing roving, dyeing yarn. She's crazy woman trying all kinds of fun new stuff, and it's gorgeous, so you should totally check it out. It should be up on the website soon. We have some fabulous new Tina dyed, house dyed, Black Sheep Fiber Emporium yarns from Tina, so, and roving, both, just for fun. So anyway, I'll see you guys all on Wednesday, and if you want, then pop over to Wool and Fiber Arts here in a couple of minutes. Thanks.